Hey everyone, so today I am doing a video on making aprons for kids. Now these aprons were for the Christmas holiday season. You can see I have 3 kids, 3 different sizes, so I had to create 3 different templates. Now for my oldest child, I used a Home Depot apron as a template. For my middle child, I have this black Publix apron. It fits her perfectly. And for my youngest, I actually had one from when I was a child, her age. So I did paper templates for future reference, but I use those aprons as main guides. This is what the main fabric looks like, and I use that to cut my lining. And as you can see, the shape is pretty much standard, although for my youngest, it was a little wider because she tends to be a little bit more messy. So you're going to need to make 3 ties, 2 for the sides and 1 for the neckline. You want to make sure you're using the right one. And then you're going to sew the sides. So the sides get sewn first, and you can see that I've already gone ahead and done this step. And then you take the necktie and you are going to make sure that it's in the right direction and not twisted when you put it in. See, you gather it and then you put it in, and you sandwich it between the main and the lining fabric, and you press it right against that stitch line so that it gives you the perfect finish when you sew straight across. And you do the same for the side ties, making sure the direction of your ties are the right way. And you can leave a little overhang in the end if you want to, so they don't slip, or you can see where they are and that they're pressed straight across that stitch line. And once you've secured them, you can go ahead and mark your fabric so you know where to leave an opening to turn it inside out. I believe my seam allowance was about 1/2 inch, I believe. And you stitch all the way around, just making sure to leave that opening at the bottom. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and take scissors and trim the edges, especially around the curvatures of the apron. And I just did that all the way around. And once I was done, I was able to turn it right side out. So as you're pulling, you just want to make sure you haven't caught any fabric, everything's perfect, and you can tell how perfect these edges come out because you did that side stitch first. So I am going to top stitch, and I'm going to add this little gingerbread man to my apron. And I want to make sure that I iron it to the best that I can because I don't like the lining showing, which sometimes happens when you're top stitching. It kind of like sneaks forward and then you have it showing. So I really like to spend some time just pressing the edges, making sure that that won't happen when I'm top stitching, and making sure that closure is as easy as possible to stitch close. So I top stitch all the way around, trying to stay as close to the edge as I possibly can, making sure I catch the fabric at the opening so that it doesn't leave an opening. And you want to go ahead and just pull it as carefully as you can around the curves, because that's where the lining fabric tends to kind of want to sneak forward sometimes. So once you are done, your apron is pretty much finished. I go ahead and I iron it a little bit and add that detail of the gingerbread man on the corner, but they are such an easy sew and they are absolutely perfect for kids. And if you're able to get that Home Depot apron, you can use it for your older children and you can size up as they grow. Thanks for watching. This fabric is from Hobby Lobby.